When organizations get big and complex, they need managers to keep track of things. The first computers did just one job at a time. The jobs for one of these early computers were lined up by clipping slips of paper to a clothesline. As engineers built machines that could do many tasks at the same time and accommodate many users, they needed a program to manage the workflow. They needed an operating system. The operating system schedules and prioritizes tasks, allocates resources, and provides basic services for software running on the machine. An operating system is not a web browser or a search engine, and even though the words and pictures we see on the screen are the things we humans notice most, that's not the operating system either. These words and pictures are the graphical user interface. The graphical user interface is one way humans interact with machines. The other way is by typing text into the computer. That's called a command line interface. Underneath these human-accessible interfaces, the operating system is quietly making everything run smoothly for your computer. There are many kinds of operating systems, but 4 main kinds are in use today. These are Windows by Microsoft, Mac OS by Apple, Linux, and Android. Microsoft's early operating system only came with a command line interface. In 1985, they developed Windows as a graphical user interface. It was so enormously popular that they turned it into a complete operating system. Windows today runs on more than 90% of personal computers. Windows is also the preferred operating system of gamers. Mac OS is the operating system for Apple computers. Though they struggled for many years to get an operating system that people liked, they realized the importance of music and video early on and have optimized the operating system for music and video editing and photography, making Mac OS a favorite of creative people. Linux had an unusual start. When Finnish graduate student Linus Torvalds couldn't afford to buy a copy of the popular operating system of his day, he decided to write his own. Maybe because of that, Torvalds wanted Linux to be free and open source, which it still is. Linux is foremost a command line interface operating system. Its many varieties of graphical user interface are functional and uncluttered. Linux is used in industry, network operations, and by hackers. It's the operating system on almost all servers, many Internet of Things devices, and supercomputers. Android is a Linux-based operating system for smartphones, tablets, and notebooks. Chrome OS by Google is the most common version. Android operating systems are used on nearly 80% of mobile devices. Just like human managers, each of these operating systems has its own management style. Which one best fits your style?